Yo, what is up everyone, and welcome to a Let's Play. We are on RainyDay.gg. If you want to come and play, IP on the top right of the screen, tricky.rainyday.gg. But yeah, we are here, so we're going to jump in and we're just going to start playing. Obviously, this is going to be a Let's Play on my account. This is my old account. We're simply just going to be running through it. It's like a tutorial guide slash Let's Play. So let's go ahead and create our islands. So what island are we going to go for here? We've got a lot of different sort of styles, but I think I'm just going to go for just your standard vanilla one. Okay, so we're here, but you can see the stuff in the chat, and that is what we're going to talk about first. So we are going to be working towards our missions, which is here, which is tutorial. So we are going to go ahead and work through all these, and this is by far the best way for you to start, is to start with trying to do as many missions as you can and understanding what it is you are doing. So next mission for us to do is to slash attributes. So we will talk about each one as well, what they are, what they do, and everything. So it's more information for you, just so you know how to start this game. All right, so what are attributes? Attributes are points you can put into these 4 different places, and each 4 of them do different things. So strength, increase base damage output by half a heart per level against haste, standard, and dungeon mobs. So obviously you want to put as many points into that as you can to be able to do more damage. Then you got dexterity, increase the speed at which you can damage haste mobs by 10% per level. So that is mobs that are on your island. Then you got stamina, increase your block breaking speed by 2.5% per level. Okay, then you have intelligence, increase your chance to receive bonuses with Cloud Clash crafts. So what this is when you craft your custom armor, which we'll get into at some point during the Let's Play, it gives you a chance to go ahead and get bonuses on your armor, and those bonuses are helpful towards getting more ores, getting cloud coins, getting more stardust, doing more damage to the dragon, having a better chance to get specific scales that you need. But I always start with these 2 to begin with, so we're going to go ahead and chuck a point straight into there. Okay, now it's telling us to do slash skill, so let's go ahead and do that. Okay, skills, self-explanatory. You get skills for everything you do. So if you're slaying, mining, farming, cutting down trees, or fishing, you're going to earn points towards the study that you're working on. So we have 1 point in slaying. So just have a look at these and decide what route you want to go down. It's like a skill tree, so you have to choose the path that you want to take. So you got this one, which is stack spawn mobs will increase the stack by 5 per kill. And you got this one, +1 slaying attribute point for every 2 mobs kills, resets when ability expires. So I think I'm going to head down that way. So I'm going to go ahead and take this one, which is that one. Or we're going to gain that one. Okay, now that's that done. Again, if we just go ahead and go on to our missions, you see that we are getting through them, we are working through. So let's continue with this. So sprites. Yeah, I think we have a universal one. Yep, we do. So what are sprites? Sprites are like pets type of things. They just stay on your island and they will help you towards all of your stuff. So money, sky dust, pet coins, or knowledge. So this is good because it will work towards things AFK for you. So if you need money, it will do money for you. So we're going to go ahead and do that and place him down. So our sprite is now placed, and if you right click him, you can collect, you can do upgrades, rename him, cosmetics, picking him up, or again just place him. So obviously he is a universal one, so I can go ahead and obviously change what he does as well. So if I want him to do something else, I can, but otherwise he's just going to sit there and collect money for us. All right, let's go ahead and continue with this. What we got here, slash studies. All right, so studies, what are they? So studies are progression based items. There's 3 different things to unlock. Obviously you start originally with Earth, then you will unlock Underworld, and then it will become a Void. So if you click on the Earth, this is the ones that you're going to be working towards straight away. So obviously you have your slaying, you have mining, you have farming, tree chopping, fishing, and then dragon. So with the mob one, you have to start off with chicken before you can unlock frogs. So with the chickens, you need to do all of this before you would get to the advanced, which is frog. The further you go up, the more stuff you get. So for an example here, let's go on to one where we actually unlock something. In here, no. Oh, there we go. So when we get to husks, when we still get to advanced, we will unlock the ability to use looting 4. All right, now we just got slash shop. We don't need to worry about that, but you can see we got +1 dexterity and +1 starter. All right, so Now, if we do /starter, what this will do is give us the ability to choose a pet. It's like Pokemon, you know, your starting pet. Now, I'm going to go with the Slain one because that's how I always do that. I always start with the Slain. So we're going to select him. Now we have got ourselves a nice pet. Now we do /pets. We now have this pet, which he will level up upon doing the abilities that, or the attributes, sorry, that it requires. So this one is a slaying pet. So as long as I'm slaying, I will earn XP towards him and leveling him up. Okay, so now we have got a pet pack. So let's go ahead and open this and see what pet we can get for. Hopefully we get a Celestial, which is the best one, but we probably won't be in it. It's a regular pack. Okay, so we got regular, uncommon, and rare. I think I just butchered that. I think it's both rare. Yep, rares. Okay, so let's go and see what we're going to get. It's going to be a rare? No, we're going to get an uncommon, I think. Oh, no? There we go. Right, we got a rare pet. All right, and with the rare pet, if you do /hatch, you can go ahead and chuck him straight into there, and he will start hatching for 59 minutes. Now, we do have one free skip, to which I will not be going ahead and wasting that on there. Okay, /missions, let's go back in here and have a little look, see. So now we've got dungeons, and we're going to get 1 summoning charge plus 1 strength, which is decent. We've got this, of course, which is /clash. We're going to get the custom armor and a scale. And then we got Clash Craft, which is 1 + 1 dexterity and 500 XP. So let's go ahead and do /dungeons. So dungeons, this is where you'll come to purchase your key for the Lost Gardens. Obviously these two are not open until the next phase is open, but you would buy yourself a key for 1k Stardust. You'd come into here or here, depending on what you want to do, or if you want to do it solo or multiplayer, and you'll just take part on the first floor, second floor, and third floor. You have to start with the first before you can move on to second, then second before you can move on to the third. Again, these won't unlock until the other phases unlock. As well as in here, you can come into the brewing and you can see all the different types of potions that you can craft. For example, the potion of looting, you click on that and it will just give you some detail on how to actually craft this. Okay. So now we've got a summoning charge, which is for the dragon, which we will get into at some point throughout this video. But let's get on with the next mission, which is /clash. All right, so /clash, here we go. We got a helmet and our scales. Now, scales are important. You can put them onto your custom armor. Now, obviously, at the bottom here, it says scales slot 8. That means the maximum slots that you have for your scales. So you can only put 8 on. This is 8 different ones, I believe. So, yeah, max identical is 5. So I can only put 5 of the same Dungeoneer scale on there, or whatever scale it is. If you want to know what scales do, just click on here. This will give you every explanation you need about what the scales do. For example, the Dungeoneer provides a 0.5 chance per level to increase drops from Dungeoneers and Cloud Clash. Now, if you want to know how to make the armor, recipes, armor base, battle base, and then you can look through and decide what set you want. You have to start with the first one because the requirements for this one, this stuff is not unlocked until the next phase unlocks. So you'd have to start here. You click on that. And then these are the items that you need to be able to craft this chestplate. And if you don't know how to craft these items, simply click on, click on, click on. You can see that you need tier 1 straw. When you get to the tier 1, you craft 9 into a tier 2. When you get to a tier 2, you craft 9 into a tier 3, 9 into tier 3 into a tier 4. And then you will end up with your cloth. And in a minute, we'll go to Clash and I'll show you everywhere where you farm. But for now, let's go on to Clash. We're going to go into armor forging. We're going to click on craft armor and we are going to put this Dungeoneer scale on to our helmet. So there we go. You can now see that I have Dungeoneer plus 60. And what that will do, that will increase the amount of items that I get when I go into Clash and start farming for a set. All right, so missions have been completed. Let's go and see. All right, so all the tutorial stuff is now done. So now we need to get on with some other stuff. So mainly some island work, and then as we play we will start unlocking stuff like this, but we could just go ahead and spend the 500 Stardust. So let's see what we can do. So we do IS upgrades. You have the island size, member size, ore generator, island warps, pistons, redstone, spawners, hoppers, mob spawning, and weather upgrades. Mob spawning I would like to do, but obviously we're far away from doing that. So I am going to start off with ore gem. Alright, so I can't afford this one right now. We've only got 150 left. So I will do island size again. Okay, now obviously we need to spend a little bit more to get that completed. I think it's another 50 we need to spend now, yeah, because we've done 450. Find a special item. We've got craft items there. So we can craft all that because we got the iron. And what do we get? Random enchant box, 1 starter token, which is a starter pet. Crafting table, furnace, chest. What is this one? Visiting islands, which I could go ahead and do. Earn a knowledge point in each meta, which I will explain what that means as well. / spawn, walk crates. We get fly for an hour and plus 250, so we'll do that in a second. This one, reach 1 hour playtime. / vote. And break 1 obsidian. So let's go to / bomb. Then / warp crates. Alright, mission has been completed. So these ones will not auto-complete. You will have to come in and claim that. So there we go. We have claimed that now. All right, now we can go and do / vote. I will not be voting on this account, however. But if you hover over... Where is it? I'll hover over this. You'll see that you have spin milestones. So once you start... Oh, you got a GG chain. Let's do that. If you press GG, you will earn cloud coins, which is the currency on here. Okay, so if you hover over this, you can see that there are spin milestones. The more you vote, the more items you will receive, which is very good. All right, so now if we do / missions, back in here, now we're going to get Thunder Key and 500 XP. So Thunder Key, we go over to the Thunder Box, hit it. These are the items that you can get from there. You can have a look at that. It's all the chances on there as well for you. So let's go ahead and open this, see what we can get, and see if we're going to get a good start for the islands. All right, we got a Cell Wand and 500 XP. Not really the best of what you'd want starting off, but let's now go and visit an island. And of course, it'd be rude not to just go to my main account. I think it's this. Yep, there we go. Here's my main island. So obviously, eventually we will get our island looking like this, maybe, on the Let's Play, depending on how it performs on YouTube. But yeah, this is my main island. Which, obviously, I can come here and use these when I need to. But now if we do ISGO. Okay. Now, / missions again. Let's go in and beginner. What do we get here? 1 weather token of 500 XP. Okay, so we're getting a good amount of XP here, which is nice. Yeah, anything else we can do before we start actually doing stuff on the islands? Let's see. Find a special item. We can go ahead and craft that. We can do this. Well, we can't just yet, but we get to that. Right, weather token. Let's put that away. We're just going to PV this stuff for now. Okay, obviously you start off with all of your normal stuff. So all of your basic Minecraft gear that you would normally start with, you obviously do start with again. So you get your lava, your bucket, your lever, everything that you could possibly need. Let's go ahead and start off with making this crafting table. So we can make ourselves some tools. I don't know why I didn't also do this one, but here we go. All right, okay. Get some sticks. We might as well complete the iron tools. So we need a pickaxe. We need an axe. I need a hoe and a shovel. Now obviously we need a sword. Now we need to hope for a sapling as well. Okay, let's get our sword made up as well. All right, there we go. Now we have completed another mission. So let's go in here, beginner, and go ahead and claim that, which is 5 random enchants. Okay, lucky to see. Which colors, fashion, smart lunch. That is not very good at all. So they are all just going to be, well, disenchanted shortly. Let's see if we can get some more saplings out of this. All right, no more saplings, but that's no drama. We can go ahead and buy saplings, so that's absolutely fine. Let's go put that away. Put this stuff away as well. Okay, now what I will do is I'm going to go and visit my island. Do we have a grindstone up here? We do. Okay, so this place up here is for you guys to visit if you want to. All right, so we got some books there, so we got 3 XP out of that. On this island we have a shop, so if I want to I can come and purchase things, but we're not going to be doing that right now. Okay, so now I think it's time to start planting, get a generator down, start mining some cobblestone, and what we are going to do is move down a little bit on the island, as I don't particularly want to stay up here. But there we go. Look, I've collected $20 from my sprite. All right, so I've been mining for a little bit, and my pickaxe is nearly broken, so I am going to go back to my main island and use the anvils that we have here. Obviously, you can go and visit any islands. I obviously just come here because it's my island, so you can see my fades up there. Right, anyway, let's go ahead and get this bad boy repaired. Now, you can repair your tools as many times as you like. There is no limit to that. So now we're back. I don't know if I have enough blocks to get down to the bottom, but we're going to attempt it anyway. Can I steal that? Oh, God, look at it. Very rude. All right, so for this, we're just going to plonk some water down, let it go down to the bottom there, and then obviously just start building our way down. To which I don't even need to do because I just remembered we get 1 hour of fly. So let's go ahead and fly. Okay, we are now down here. We've got everything from above, so we can now go ahead and start building out this platform, make it big as we can. We still obviously got fly, so let's go ahead and do this. Now, I would use slabs, but I will be putting water in certain areas, and then that would just become annoying. Okay, so I think this will do for now with the island size. We don't really need much bigger than that. So what we will do now is just go ahead and move our sprite back down to here. So we click on that and just place. So now he is here. All right, now, before I forget, let's go into /missions because there is a couple of things that we forgot about. So obviously, when I was doing this, we did get a few things here and there, to which was the starter stuff. So here we got a starter token. Now, if we go into easy, I believe we completed the mission, which is that one. Again, a starter token. Starter token from that one. And did we get any more? No. So again, if we just do /starter, then obviously you can go ahead and collect your pets. Of me, I'm going to choose the mining one. And then the woodcutting one. Because they're the 3 studies that I will be predominantly working on at the moment. All right, let's go ahead and place our chest down and just put all of this stuff away that we don't need right now. We'll just get everything back out again as and when we need it. Okay, I'm going to keep that on me because obviously there is a mission for us to do, which is to craft a furnace. So let's go and craft that. There we go. And that is another mission completed. Which is this one. And we got Home Sweet Home plus $500, which is very nice, very good. Obviously, this Home Sweet Home is just a painting. So, W painting. All right, now with the missions. You also have daily ones to do as well, and you get some good rewards from that. This one, use skill abilities. We don't actually have a skill as of yet, so we can't do that one. Deal 294 boss damage. We can do that one, and kill 18 dungeon mobs. We can do that one, but there's no point when we can't complete all 3. So we're not going to bother with the dailies today. Now we do have the island missions, which are also worth doing. So for example, let's have a look. There's one here where you've got to sleep. There we go. So have all your island members sleep at once, and you get 10,000. So let's go into the /shop. Go into items and buy ourselves a bed for 100. Easy money. So we're just going to sleep. And that is the mission completed. And now we have earned $10,000. Don't need a bed anymore, so that can get yeeted off. So let's go into the island missions. Go ahead and collect that. Now there is also one here where you have to get 10 people to visit your island. So let's ask in chat. Can 10 people please come to my island? And let's do set home real quick before people start falling from the sky. All right, now we'll see if anyone comes to the island. Oh look, we got 1, 2. All right, there's 2. 8 more people, please. Oh, there's another one. Oh, this must be this guy's. Oh, we got some spruce saplings. W spruce saplings. I don't think we need it right now, but W need less. 2, 3, 4. Where's my shovel? There's my shovel. I think I need 7 more. Now I could load up my alts, my main account, and get my island members to go over here, but we might as well wait and see if anyone else is going to come over. Okay, no one else is coming over as of yet, but that's fine. We can go ahead and start building the stuff we want to build, to which one of them is obviously a tree farm. So what we're going to do is we're going to plonk our tree farm just here. We want to get a tree farm on the go as soon as we can. So let's get some of these down, and we're going to go into the shop, go into wood, and buy some more. There we go. Now, obviously, I can't plant those spruce saplings, and I'll be honest, I don't know why I was so happy about getting spruce saplings, but there we go. Okay. Right, there we go. We have got some saplings down. Now, you can, if you don't want to wait, you can go ahead and come into here and start buying some bone meal. So, obviously, you can just bone meal your trees. Nope, well, I didn't want that to happen, but it happens. All right, we have grown some trees, so let's go ahead and start harvesting some of them. Now, there is enchants that you can get. One's called Trimmer, I believe it's called, which will break leaves instantly, which is lovely. All right, I have just gone ahead and leveled up on the Cloud Pass. If you didn't know, Cloud Pass is like a battle pass where you can earn rewards from. There is a premium, but there is also the free version as well. It is worth getting the premium version, as you do earn the credits you would spend back through the battle pass. So it is well worth getting. Now, before these leaves decay, I am going to go ahead, make some shears, and just pick some of these up. This is going to be for our cobblestone generator that we are going to go ahead and make. So, how many have we got? 45. Okay, we got a little bit more there. That's good enough. Right, let's turn this into that. Let's go ahead and make a chest so we can actually store more items. There we go. Right. Right, let's place these oak saplings down just so they can all start growing again. Okay, so rather than build the cobblestone I was originally going to build with the oak leaves, I'm not going to do that just yet. We are just going to build just a normal, just default one right now. Okay, now as long as I do this correctly, we should be all right here. Let's get our water. Okay, let's water these stairs. Okay, now the lava. Again, as long as I've done this correctly, it should work. There we go. Right, I did do it correctly. I was panicking. I didn't know what I was doing. Let's pick up our painting and put that over here. There we go. It's beautiful. Right. So this is the cobblestone generator that we are going to be using. As I said earlier, it's nothing special, but it will do the job that we want it to do. So now we can just sit here and mine away. We're not going to do that right now. However, we got other things to be getting on with. So we're going to go back to doing missions again. So if we do / missions, I would recommend for you go through every mission that is here and see what you can do. So this one, for example, gain a knowledge point in every meta. So we've done mining, we've done wood cutting. So let's go into the shop, get ourselves a couple of these. Let's buy 10. That'd be fine. That's 1,000. That's nothing light work for us. All right, we'll let them grow. Okay, now let's make ourselves a small little farm. Just start us off here and just start watering these leaves. Okay, that's that done. Let's go ahead and plant our sugarcane now. Right, now we can just go ahead and break that one. That will count, so that ain't done. Alrighty, now let's buy a fishing rod. So we're going to go into the shop and just purchase one fishing rod and do a bit of fishing here. Just again, while we're waiting for this, we've only got 10 minutes until they spawn, so let's do some fishing. Okay, there's our fish call. We'll just bang that in there, put that in there as well. So this mission that we are working on right now, the easy one, which is get a knowledge point in every meta. So what that basically means is get a knowledge point in every one of these. Not including that, sorry, but every one of these. So fish, we've got a point. Wood, we've got a point. Ore, we've got a point. Moles, we haven't yet. Farming, we should have, because I've picked up one of those. But if not, we can also just wait. We've got 7 minutes to wait on this anyway. So while we're waiting for this, we can go back into missions and have a look at easy. Oh, there we go. We've done something here. Equipped a piece of clash armor. So that's an attribute point. That's nice. We like that. Rainy of 6 hours, clear a dungeon floor. Okay, so we can create a player shop. That's quite easy. If you just go into /shop, come into here, player shop, buy that for 1,000. We'll stick that down. Let's just get this item. We'll just put that there. We were selling money. We'll just set it up for $1. Confirm. Delete. Pick up. Done. All right, and that was an intermediate one, I believe. There we go. Yep. So now we got 2,500 Stardust, to which I am going to go ahead and put that into our ore generator. There we go. Right. How are we doing on here? We still haven't got one of any spawns, so we've still got to wait. Okay, I was just sitting here chopping down my trees, and it come out saying I have completed a mission. I'm not really sure what mission that is that I have completed, so I thought I'd start recording and see what one that is. I just don't see it. Apparently we've completed another mission. Oh, here we go. We've completed this one. Play for 1 hour, so we get 500 Stardust and 1 max clash resource, which is a W, so we like that. Okay, there's this one then. 100 study knowledge. Okay, so we got an attribute point and max clash resource again. Okay, that's nice. All right, so we're now going to go into attributes and obviously see how many points we got. 2 to spend. So we got 3 in strength, we got 2 in dexterity. So we're going to put 1 in strength, 1 in dexterity. There we go. Okay, I have just gone ahead and completed another cloud pass item. So we're going to go and collect this. There's 100 Stardust. We're going to click to claim that. This one we can't claim as it is a premium one, but we're on our way to get the $250. Now, as well as that, my tools are rubbish. So we're going to go do something about that. And what that is we are going to, first of all, go and fix our axe. So we're going to go and visit my main island again. Okay, now that's done, I do need to get a few more levels now because we are short. Okay, it would seem we don't sell it. So what we're going to do instead is go into /market and see what... There we go. Some people are selling it. Oh, he's selling it for 0.1 per. There we go. Lapis. So we want to buy some lapis. We don't want loads, so we're just going to get 64. And there we go. Now we've got some lapis. We can go ahead and enchant. They've got enchant table here, so let's just use this while we're here. All right, maybe not. Let's go back to this island then. Go to this enchant table and we'll use this one. Okay, so we're going to do the axe first. Oh, well, that's not ideal. That's not really what we wanted. Alright, we need XP again. Alright, so I got the levels. I broke my sword, but that's fine. I'd much rather break the sword than fix it because it would have cost more. So we're going to go back to the island, craft a new sword. My main island. And then get some enchanting dust. We got 41 levels now, so we should be able to get what we want from this, I would assume. Efficiency 4, nice, we like that. Sweeping edge 3, looting 3, unbreaking 3, that's not bad. Not ideal, but it's not bad at all. We'll make another sword because I'd like to get smite if I can. We'll just go here. Okay, I'll put a hashtag then. Enchantment table. Right, smite. There we go. We got smite and sweeping edge 3. Okay, now anvil. Let's see. Can we combine these? Okay, we can. Nice. All right. So now we got a smite 4, sweeping edge 3, looting 3. Okay, I can kill these quicker, but the reason I want the sweeping edge is because that kills multiple of these animals rather than just the one, and I'm getting a lot more XP back in return, as you can see. So that's nice. All right, but anyway, we know we've got some tools. All right, let's go. Now we can actually do some damage on these trees, which is actually pretty nice. Not far away from getting it to the next level. We've got it to apprentice, I believe. Yes, we're on the apprentice. So which means now we can find special items. The special items are used to be able to craft other items that you need. Then we're at Cloud Pass 4 as well. Obviously, there's no unbreaking on this axe, which isn't ideal, but it's also not the end of the world. Okay, we're probably going to have to climb up this tree because there's a lot of wood up here. We got the big tree. Is there any wood hiding from me? Not that I can see. Okay, we have a pet to hatch as well, so let's do /hatch. Go ahead and take that bad boy out. There we go. What do we get? Mining. Nice. Cloud Pass 5. We'll go ahead and claim those rewards shortly. I'm just going to cut these trees down. Oh, there we go. And I think that is... Yep. Leaves are decaying, so we have done our job there nicely. Alright, there we go. That is that done. Alright, now I don't think we've done any more missions. Let me just double check, make sure. Okay, we haven't done any more missions, but we do have the Cloud Pass still, so let's go into that. And we got up to level 5, which is there, so we can claim this and claim this. So we got another iron block, which is very nice. Alright, now, what I'm going to do is have a look on that AH and see if there is any ranks available for me to buy and see how much they are. Okay, now, there's no ranks, but what I wanted to do was do /loot blocks, and I wanted to claim one of my loot boxes, but we don't have any ranks to be able to do that. So we're keeping an eye on AH to see if we can purchase one, but again, it's not something we desperately need. But we are going to call it there for this episode anyway. So thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button if you did enjoy. Comment down below, and I'll see you on the next episode to where we are going to start getting to work towards the dungeons and the dragons. So I'll see you there. Thank you very much, and goodbye.